We are here in lovely Elk Grove Village, Illinois with Jackie Kallen, world-renowned boxing promoter, trainer,
Manager.
manager.
Yeah. I only train
You don't,
my dog.
you don't train?
Train my dog.
How'd the dog do?
Excellent. Yeah, he could knock out any other Maltese in the neighborhood.
Okay, very impressive.
Got a good jab.
Of course, in Beverly Hills, those Malteses are a little soft, right?
A little soft? Yes, they are. They're pampered pooches.
Okay. So, once upon a time, not too long ago, Meg Ryan played you in the movie.
Attempted to, I would say. Yeah, attempted to play me.
So, that was like 2004 or so.
Yeah, correct.
And now in real life, Meg Ryan is much older than you are. How did that happen?
You know what? That's such a great question. I've been wondering that. How did that happen? She aged more rapidly. You know, I have just kind of tried to stand still, wait for her to catch up. But she's a nice girl.
Okay.
I like Meg. I like working with her. I just don't think she did a great job on the movie, but that's neither here nor there.
So we need to have a remake of this at some
A
point.
sequel.
A
Because
sequel?
I'm still going.
You're still
you know?
going.
Absolutely.
You got some fighters.
I do. I have 3 fighters. Jimmy Lang, who was on the first season of The Contender, and Michael Dallas Jr., who's 17-1, 140-pounder, and Ramon Valenzuela Jr., who's 160-pounder.
Okay. And so we should be looking to see them on
Well,
Showtime, HBO, ESPN at some point.
Michael Dallas fought on Showtime last summer, and he's going to be on ESPN2 in June. So they're moving along.
So you do. Okay.
Keeps me busy.
And you managed to find your way to the Midwest, heading back home to Detroit,
That's where I'm from. That's home.
Kronk Gym,
Yeah, that's where I started in 1978. So this is my
as a toddler.
33rd year. I was an infant. My mom took me there in my car seat and parked me in the corner and let me watch the fights. And then I learned to. I started walking actually at the Kronk Gym.
That's a rare skill,
Yes, it was.
but you are a rare talent. And you're being recognized as a rare talent by the ADL, which is the Anti-Defamation League,
Correct.
not the Anti-Detroit League.
No, everybody's anti-Detroit. That's why they're doing commercials for Chrysler. This is what we do. Detroit, we're trying to bring it back. It's not the same Detroit I grew up in, but I love to go back. And this is a really nice award, you know, to be recognized along with the guy that founded Groupon.com. He's doing okay. He
Yeah.
just turned out, I think, $6 billion. And Jeff Bass, the guy who produced Eminem, he's doing okay. So I feel like I'm in good company.
Okay. So what does the future hold for you?
Oh, God only knows. Future is my favorite thing because it's always a surprise. I do motivational speaking, so I travel around the country speaking to mostly women's groups, college kids, about self-empowerment, about believing in yourself, about making it in whatever path you choose and dealing with adversity and things. I really love doing that. It's probably my favorite thing to do is, you know, working with young people. And I do a lot of charity work with battered women and homeless people, specifically in the LA area. And I'm writing my 2nd book, of which I'm getting close to my deadline, so I better get cracking because it's an autobiography. And it's very hard, you know, to really be open and honest about yourself and objective, because you tend to want to paint everything in a really nice, rosy light, and I want to be real, so I
But it's
rewrite
much
a
more
lot.
important to show people that life isn't all
Yeah,
cherry
well,
blossoms.
Absolutely. You want to show your flaws as well as your strengths because that makes you human. And if you paint yourself to be too perfect, everybody knows that's not the case. So you got to keep it real.
Okay.
And that's what I'm doing.
So is it fair to regard you as the grande dame of boxing?
Well, my actual title that was given to me by, I think, Ring Magazine back in the 90s was the First Lady of Boxing. And I wear that mantle proudly because I guess I was the first woman to have so many world champions, to run and operate my own boxing gym. No other woman's done that. And just my longevity in the sport. I've been nominated twice for the Manager of the Year. I'm in the World Boxing Hall of Fame, the California Boxing Hall of Fame, the Michigan Jewish Sports Hall of Fame. You know, so I feel like I made my mark. And That's an incredible feeling.
Okay. Now, were there any second or third or fourth ladies of boxing? It doesn't seem like a whole lot have followed in your footsteps.
That's an interesting observation because I thought as the years went by, I was kind of blazing a trail that other women might say, well, look at her, she's having a lot of fun, she's in a real testosterone-loaded field, and she's having all this fun with all these guys. And very few have tried it. It's a rough, rough business. Boxing is gritty. You know, it's down and dirty. And you got to be strong. You know, if you're going to get in there and swim with the sharks, you better know how to get out of the way or you're going to get eaten out. And for me, you know, I just have hung in there and just earned my stripes, I guess. Baptism by fire.
Excellent. Well, continued success.
Thank you.
Come back to Chicago soon.
Love Chicago. My family's from Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad was born in West Rogers Park, so
Okay.
it's home away from home.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.